for today's cup of coffee.
Oh, my God.
We have a story within a story.
Please.
We're recording this on February the 3rd of 2023. And one of the big news stories of today, which I did not go into because as far as weekend, we have lower viewership, and that's okay. But this ginormous Chinese balloon that was within United States airspace, and that they're saying that it was a
weather
spy balloon. And yes, the Chinese had said it was a weather balloon.
It was a weather balloon?
Mm-hmm.
Why was it over a Montana nuclear site?
Right. And they left it alone.
Yeah.
They left it alone. Why did, instead of them going in there and shooting that thing down?
That stuff's not supposed to be over.
It doesn't matter. Right. Within somebody else's airspace, that should be automatically shot down. Don't give a shit what it is.
Yeah. That's...
If it was a weather balloon, so what? You know?
That's... Nuh-uh. Get that shit out of here.
And it says that at this point, was flying just 7,000 feet above air traffic. As private jet flies close encounter, and that was a report from Missouri. So it's coming more towards the east.
Whatever it is, it's spy.
So
it's a spy.
Well, yeah.
Do you think it's a spy?
Well, hell yeah, I think it is. I mean, I don't care what it is. That it's not supposed to be within airspace. You don't do that. You don't randomly fly anything over another country's airspace. If something gets away from you, if it's a balloon or whatever, that's when you contact their people and go, hey, sorry, we got a weather balloon. Shoot that thing down. It was a weather balloon. It went rogue. No, this didn't go rogue. So, yeah, something to start your week out with.
I wonder what they're stealing from the nuclear plants.
Oh, God only knows. That ain't good. That ain't good. Of course, we were told that it was just going to get a little bit worse.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting a little bit worse, this article
Give us a little bit of hope.
This is dystopian.
Not a little bit of worse.
This will be on Monday. So
I want a little bit of utopia.
Well, that's where you go back and watch SpongeBob. We've been binge watching SpongeBob. It's okay. That's your hope. That's your utopia. Yeah. Anyhow, this was it's from Daily Mail. It's by Emily Craig and it was February the 3rd of 2023. Like I said, this is just damn dystopian. And when I read this, I'm like, you have got to be kidding. And starts out with a question. Should brain dead women be used as surrogates?
Oh God, why are we...
Because it is so dystopian. And if you don't want to do this one, you can go out and I can do it by myself.
This is an automatic no.
Right. And it says that's the outrageously controversial concept floated by one philosopher. And it says that the move, which the Norwegian writer herself admits is undoubtedly disturbing, would help prospect parents who wish to have children but cannot, such as gay and infertile couples. Now, there's lots of issues with this woman's philosophy.
No, that's when you have your bestie.
And
you have your...
It says that women would avoid the pregnancy health risk, such as high blood pressure, along with any emotional trauma as a result of complications. And it tackles the problem of a lack of surrogates, she argued. And Dr. Anna Smudge-Jorn, that's it, it's going to be Dr. Anna here on out, who described the concept as whole body gestational donation, even claimed brain dead men could be used as surrogates to ease feminist objections. She did not, however, explain how the men would be able to carry a baby. Like I said, there was a shit ton of issues. Again, this is somebody that's, just because somebody has certain letters behind their name does not mean they know what the hell they're talking about.
This is literally making me like physically nauseous.
Oh yeah, it makes a lot of people physically nauseous. Under her theory, brain dead women would be used as surrogates if they had consented to do so beforehand. It would involve putting embryos into these women's uterus until birth. Brain death is permanent, meaning the affected person will never again regain consciousness or start breathing on their own. They are legally confirmed as dead. A vegetative state is different. These patients still show some signs of consciousness and have a chance of recovering because the brain stem still functions. Brain dead people can still have a beating heart and their chest will rise and fall, but that is solely down to life support machines. And the person does not have the ability to regain these basic functions on their own. So, writing in Theoretical Medicine and Bioethics, Dr. Anna said it is surprising that no country allows women to donate their body for surrogacy after brain death, an idea first touted by medics in the year 2000. And it's kind of sad.
I wonder fucking why.
New. It says any woman wanting to avoid the risks and burdens of being pregnant themselves should have access to this form of surrogacy, she said. It says that pregnancy and childbirth still carry significant health risks and is more deadly than measles, according to this woman. This woman is absolutely insane. And
yeah,
she has previously...
She's not insane. She is evil.
Is a lizard person. She had previously
inhuman
triggered backlash for claiming that nurses and doctors do not need to treat patients with compassion. She thinks staff should be able to carry out daily tasks from removing someone's appendix to feeding an elderly patient without feeling any kindness towards them. She argued that compassion is not a necessary component of healthcare and that staff who care too much about their patients would become demoralized if they witness a neglect or poor treatment on wards.
That's
a lizard person.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is 100% a fucking lizard person.
Yeah. Eat the lizard people. I hear they taste like chicken. But yeah, I mean, that is
dystopian. Sick. That is twisted. That is fucked up.
Well, we have covered these stories recently as far as the external uteruses, the artificial wombs. Now that it's more than just as far as when you're pregnant. Are there risks? Absolutely. Are there great rewards? Absolutely. That is how we are designed as humans. They're trying to bypass being human.
It is gross. It is inhumane. It is nothing but pure evil at that point.
Yeah.
Seriously.
What they're doing, yeah.
That is not human behavior.
Right.
That is not... A normal human does not think to do something like that.
Right.
To another human being.
Right.
Something that demented. That...
Demonic.
That... sick.
Yeah. And it's like, you and I were discussing earlier, like I said, we're recording this on February the 3rd. We were discussing
that
today.
That is taking advantage of someone's loved one in a horribly vulnerable state.
Well,
doesn't matter if they're brain dead or not. That is vile.
Well, now, she did say that the people were supposed to sign some kind of document sort of like organ donation, that it was be full body donation, were they to become, brain dead. That was part of it, and that just covered legal, whatever. So they did make that, they did suggest that. But Kid and I were discussing, and this
I don't
is
think that's right.
one of those
I don't
things
think that's right.
that if someone, there are folks who can't have children. I get that. There are people that choose not to have children. I get that too. But as far as those of us that did have children, and for some of it, that's a sacrifice. But that is what a mother's role is. You sacrifice for your kids. That's how we're designed. Hell, our anatomy and everything else, that's the reason our skeletons are different, is to carry that baby. And it was like, college roommate of mine, she swore she was never going to have children because she was concerned that, of her gaining weight.
Yeah.
Okay, I had 2 babies. I did gain weight. And you know what? So what? They got a big fat mama that loves them and would kick somebody's ass.
Yeah.
If anybody hurt the babies. Oh, I don't care that one of them is 30 and one of them is 24.
Right.
And it's really sad because while, ex-roommate is still thin at almost 60, she has missed... She's missed birthdays and school parties, and it's like I had oldest kid that called this morning, and he was excited about something that, as far as I thought that he had for many years, being similar to Carl Jung's, that it was the same quote, and that for him to be excited about that and wanting to share that with me, that was incredible.
That is so amazing. Seriously, that is...
Youngest kid is he's my kid that from the time he was little, you didn't do well apart from me.
No.
That was not by anything like that. That's just his personality.
Yeah.
Which I have no problem with. And I enjoy this kid. Yeah. Now, would I trade being stick thin for this child? Never.
I wouldn't trade...
Never.
I wouldn't trade you.
And so the thought of these celebrities, and there's a bunch of them that's doing it as far as these surrogates, because they don't want to soil themselves. They don't want to have stretch marks. They don't want to have anything else that goes along with pregnancy. It's not the same. It will never be the same as having that baby inside of you growing, and just that experience, that bonding before that child takes breath.
Absolutely.
And this other ignorance and mockery and stuff like that that's going on, which I could go on to a rant. I will not go on to a rant, but I could.
I can't really speak on that experience because I am a man, so I don't got kids.
Right.
Don't really want kids.
But you can also appreciate as far as the role that women play.
I will gladly be an uncle.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
And that's all right too. Nobody's forcing anything like this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of grandparents these days that are ending up raising their grandkids because of various and sundry reasons. But that somebody would dare... that's one of those that, to think a thing, okay, but to put it in writing and share that with other people, knowing that there's going to be seeds planted, poison seeds. Damn Canada, y'all got them death pods up there going, cranking it out.
It's despicable.
It is.
It is absolutely despicable.
That it's like, yeah, if you got depression, you can do a death pod. If you can't get the government to give you a chairlift or whatever, here, we'll assist you in a death pod. Dudes, y'all have lost the vision. And it seems to me like I did hear something recently about them harvesting the organs of some of these people that have gone through the death pod. For real.
Hell. Well, of course they would.
So,
Especially if they were organ donors.
within all that train
Gotta
of
give me those
thought,
organs for the black market. Yeah, make that money.
within that train of thought, would it be beyond the realm of
Give me that money.
possibility
Give me that money.
that somebody, that they would convince
Gotta make that
somebody
money.
to be a full body surrogate for this? That wouldn't surprise me in the least. I mean, this shit, it is dystopian to the cranked up to 11.
It literally... Full body visceral reaction to that.
Mm-hmm.
No. Visceral repulsion to
Yeah.
that. That's...
Yeah.
That is dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is dark.
And it's like this
Don't
lady,
do that shit.
this lady that proposed
Don't do
this,
that.
the lady that proposed
That
this
really ain't cool.
is one of those
That is
you
evil.
first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lead by example.
Yeah. Lead by example.
But as far as
To the
the
lady who
children
proposed all this.
of some of these celebrities and whatever, a lot of times those kids don't fare too good
No.
because they've not been taught. And it's really sad. It's tragic for those children.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you've got adults making life-altering, and that's what adults do, they always make life-altering decisions for children, but it's a matter of what kind of life-altering.
Yeah. And while some try to make the best that they can, others do not.
I mean, what are they going to tell these kids? Because that's just like even adopted children. There is a need within them a lot of times to find their birth parent or their birth mother and find out that type thing. All right, when a child gets to the point they're asking this question, okay, who is my birth mother? What are these people going to answer? Oh, she was this brain dead lady. You don't need to know.
Right.
That's creepy as fuck. I mean, that really is.
Yeah. Think of how many people that are literally going to be fucked up mentally because of that.
No, these people that's being fucked up mentally because of a lot of things.
That is
these
sick.
days.
That is twisted.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that's sick and twisted these days. You're done with this
I'm
one, aren't
good.
you? No final thoughts. He's looking at me funny.
Do I? What?
Yeah, this one has just totally blown his mind.
This is...
This is the reason I try to avoid some of these, but it was so bizarre that it truly needed to be talked about.
Did it?
It did. It did. Because just because you pretend something isn't there does not keep it from being there. Don't be an ostrich. Don't be an ostrich. So if you've had experiences with the paranormal or supernatural, encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, dystopian bullshit, if you have
Yeah.
seen ginormous weather balloons, if it's over your property, I don't know that I wouldn't try to, not telling anybody, not suggesting anybody, but in my dreams, I would have a crossbow. Just saying. Just saying.
Just saying. Super saying.
The links to the article, or the link to the article, will be in the description box.
Yeah.
And you can email us cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. That's also in the description box. Yes, I'm still behind on emails and everything else. I do apologize. Still
She's
healing.
got the suds.
Well, I'm still healing from the suds, but I really believe I damn near almost had pneumonia.
You're a lot better than you were.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better still, just sleeping lots.
Well, yeah, your body is healing.
Yeah. So,
That's good.
yeah, you want to do your thing?
If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. Thank you all, and have a good... Yeah.
Yeah, prayer, one for another. It's what's going to get us all through this. Do not
God.
let this time of demonic spiritual warfare
Fight this.
sweep you away. Absolutely. And that means common sense. You know, have some common sense. Hold your ground on some of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's just absolutely. 2 + 2 does not equal 5. Yeah. Know that you're loved. And Lord willing, we will see you on the next cup.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.